In a quiet village nestled at the edge of the whispering woods, there lived a small tabby cat named Luma. Her fur shimmered like moonlight, and her eyes glowed with curiosity, reflecting the stars above. Though loved by the villagers, Luma was a wanderer, her tiny paws leading her to places where most wouldn't dare to venture. Her knack for finding the extraordinary in the ordinary made her a beloved but enigmatic figure in the village. One chilly evening, as the village lamps flickered out one by one, Luma felt a strange pull toward the edge of the forest. The villagers often spoke of the Whispering Woods as a place of old magic, where trees murmured secrets and shadows danced. Yet no one had ventured far enough to uncover its mysteries. They only knew of the legend, a lantern deep within the woods, said to grant a single wish to the brave soul who found it. Luma padded softly through the village square, her whiskers twitching in the crisp night air. She paused near the baker's shop, where the comforting scent of cooling bread wafted through the shutters. She looked back at the quiet homes, their windows glowing faintly, as if bidding her goodbye. The forest loomed ahead, its trees swaying as though they were alive. Undeterred, Luma stepped into the woods, her steps muffled by a carpet of moss. The woods were darker than Luma expected. Strange whispers surrounded her, like voices carried on the wind. "Who dares enter?" one voice murmured. Another chuckled softly, a little cat with a big heart. Luma's tail flicked in response. She wasn't scared, only intrigued. As she walked deeper, the air grew warmer and the whispers grew louder. The trees seemed to bend, creating a path lit faintly by glowing mushrooms. Luma followed the trail, her green eyes scanning her surroundings. The first clearing she reached was bathed in silver light. A pool of water lay at its center, its surface rippling gently though no wind stirred. A pale, shimmering fish leapt from the water and landed gracefully back in. "Welcome, traveler," the fish said, its voice like the tinkling of bells. "Drink from this pool, and you shall see what lies ahead." Luma hesitated but felt a gentle nudge in her heart to trust. She dipped her paw into the water and licked the droplets. Immediately, her vision swirled, and she saw flashes of distant lands, mountains that touched the sky, oceans teeming with glowing creatures, and fields of flowers that sang in harmony with the breeze. The vision faded, and Luma found herself back in the clearing. The fish spoke again. "Your journey will reveal wonders, but remember, the greatest treasures are found not in what you see, but in what you give." Luma bowed her head in gratitude and continued down the path. The forest grew denser, the trees whispering tales of times long past. The path forked, and Luma chose the left trail, guided by the faint sound of music. She emerged into another clearing, where tiny figures danced in a circle. They were no taller than blades of grass, their wings shimmering like dew-kissed spiderwebs. "Join us, little one," they chimed, their voices blending like a harmonious choir. Luma leapt into their circle, her movements graceful and light. As she danced, the fairies sprinkled her with golden dust. "A gift for your journey," they said. "This dust will light your way when darkness falls." Thanking them, Luma pressed on. The air grew cooler, and the whispers around her deepened into hums. She came upon a fallen tree, its hollow trunk glowing softly from within. Peering inside, she saw a family of fireflies resting. One of them, larger and brighter than the rest, flew out to greet her. "I am Ember," the firefly said, its light flickering warmly. "The lantern you seek is near, but the path ahead is treacherous. Take this." Ember handed Luma a tiny ember of light, warm to the touch. "It will protect you when the forest tests your courage." With Ember's light guiding her, Luma ventured deeper. The woods seemed alive now, their roots curling and shifting beneath her paws. A shadow crossed her path, and a low growl echoed. From the darkness emerged a great wolf, its eyes like glowing embers. Luma stood her ground, her fur bristling but her heart steady. The wolf sniffed the air and tilted its head. "You carry the scent of magic," it said. "Prove your worth, and I shall let you pass." Luma crouched low, her eyes locked on the wolf's. She remembered the golden dust gifted by the fairies and shook her fur, releasing a sparkling cloud. The wolf blinked, momentarily mesmerized. Taking her chance, Luma darted past, her paws barely making a sound. At last, she reached a clearing unlike any other. At its center stood the ancient, weathered lantern, hanging from a twisted branch. Its light was soft but golden, like the warmth of 1,000 sunsets. Around the lantern, shadows flickered, forming shapes that seemed almost alive. As Luma approached, a deep, resonant voice emerged from the lantern. "Why have you come, little wanderer?" it asked. Luma tilted her head, her silent gaze steady. Though she could not speak, her heart's wish was clear. She wanted to understand the world beyond her village, to see its beauty and wonders. The lantern's light pulsed, as though considering her request. "A wish pure as yours comes with a journey. Follow the path ahead, and you shall see the wonders you seek." The clearing shifted, and a new path appeared, lined with luminous flowers. Luma stepped forward, and with each step, the world around her transformed. The woods opened into a meadow filled with creatures she'd never seen before. Rabbits with wings, deer with antlers made of crystal, and foxes that shimmered like the night sky. Luma explored this magical realm, her heart swelling with awe. Yet, as she marveled at the beauty around her, she noticed something curious. The creatures all watched her, their eyes filled with a mixture of admiration and hope. Each creature she encountered shared a fragment of wisdom or a small token, enriching her journey. As dawn began to break, Luma found herself back at the lantern. The deep voice spoke again, softer this time. "You have seen the beauty of the world, little one, but true wonder lies not in what you see, but in what you bring to others." The lantern's light dimmed, and Luma felt a warmth spread through her chest. When she returned to the village, the night's adventure felt like a dream. But from that day on, wherever Luma wandered, flowers bloomed, and a sense of peace followed her. The villagers, too, began to notice that their small, quiet cat carried with her a magic that made their world just a little brighter. And so, Luma's journey never truly ended. For as long as she roamed, the lantern's light lived on, guiding her and those she touched toward the beauty and wonder hidden in every corner of the world.